God has been trying to reach you all day, but you always keep skipping. This time something very shocking and unexpected is coming. I have been calling your attention again and again, and you have felt it in quiet moments, in sudden thoughts, in small pauses you tried to ignore, yet you kept moving past it as if it could wait. This is not something that can be delayed any longer, because what is coming next carries weight, meaning, and a shift that will not ask for permission to enter your life. You must stay with these words, because missing this moment means overlooking something deeply important that was meant for you, something that carries change, protection, and a turning point that you have been praying for without realizing it. I am not speaking casually, and I am not repeating myself without purpose, because this is the moment where your attention matters more than ever. Type Amen if you believe. You have been distracted, not because you are careless, but because the noise around you has been louder than the whisper within you. Still, my voice has not stopped reaching for you. Even in the middle of your busiest hours and your most restless thoughts, I have been placing signs in your path, subtle reminders that something deeper is unfolding, yet you brush them aside thinking they were nothing more than coincidence. What you have been skipping is not random, and what you are about to face is not accidental, because I have been aligning events with precision, waiting for the moment you finally slow down and listen. Listen closely now, because this is where everything begins to make sense, and where the urgency you feel is no longer something you can ignore. You are standing at the edge of something unexpected, something that will shake your routine and challenge your understanding, yet it will not come to harm you, but to awaken you. I have allowed certain delays and confusions in your life, so that this moment could stand out clearly, so that when it arrives, you will recognize that it carries my hand within it. Do not look away this time, because what is approaching carries answers that your heart has been quietly asking for. If this is touching your spirit right now, pause for a second and show your support by liking this video, because it helps this reach exactly the person who needs to hear it at the right moment. You have wondered why certain things have not moved forward, why doors stayed closed, and why some paths seemed to fade away without explanation. What you did not see was that I was redirecting you, not punishing you, but protecting you from what was not meant for your journey. Every delay had purpose, and every silence carried preparation, because what is coming now requires you to be in the right place, with the right mindset, and the right awareness. I have been shaping your path quietly, even when you thought nothing was happening. The shocking and unexpected event that is coming is not meant to break you, but to break the patterns that have been holding you back. It will feel sudden, and it may not look like what you imagined, but it will carry clarity in a way that nothing else has before. You will see connections you missed, and you will understand why certain chapters had to end the way they did. I am not bringing confusion into your life. I am bringing revelation, and sometimes revelation arrives in a form that shakes you before it settles you. Type yes to affirm. You have been stronger than you give yourself credit for, and you have carried burdens quietly that no one else truly understood. I have seen every moment where you felt overlooked, every time you questioned your direction, and every instance where you wondered if you were being heard at all. You were never ignored, and you were never alone, because I was present in every step, even when you felt distant. The reason I am speaking now with urgency is because you are closer than you think to something that will change how you see your own journey. Do not run from what is coming, and do not try to control it out of fear, because it is not sent to harm you. It is sent to realign you, to bring you back into a place where your purpose becomes clearer and your direction becomes stronger. You may feel a mix of emotions when it happens, but underneath all of it, there will be a quiet knowing that this moment was not random. Trust that feeling, because it is. My voice guiding you through the change. You have skipped many moments before, thinking you could return to them later, but this one is different. This moment requires your attention now, not tomorrow, not when it feels more comfortable, but exactly as it arrives. I am calling you to stay present, to remain open, and to recognize that something significant is unfolding right in front of you. You are not being caught off guard without reason, because even the unexpected has been prepared for your growth. I have allowed this to happen because you were moving too quickly past what truly mattered, and I needed something strong enough to bring your focus back to where it belongs. This is not about fear, it is about awakening, and the urgency you feel now is not accidental. There is a reason your thoughts have been circling back to certain things, to certain memories, and even to certain people that you believed were already behind you. I have been stirring those reflections gently, preparing your heart to understand what is about to unfold. You thought those feelings were random, but they were signals, guiding you to look deeper, to notice what you were missing beneath the surface. When the unexpected arrives, those pieces will connect, and you will see that nothing was out of place. Type 777 to receive blessings. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The change that is approaching carries both clarity and correction, and while it may feel intense at first, it is designed to bring you back into alignment with your purpose. You have been walking through a path that became slightly off course, not because you intended it, but because life pulled you in different directions. I have been patient with you, allowing you time to navigate, but now is the moment where correction becomes necessary. This is not a punishment, it is guidance, and it comes from a place of care that has never left you. You may notice that something you once depended on begins to shift or even fall away, and that may bring confusion for a moment. Do not hold on to it out of fear, because what is leaving was never meant to stay permanently in your life. I am removing what no longer serves you so that what truly belongs can take its place without resistance. This is how I prepare you for something greater, even when it feels like loss at first glance. There is also something new that will begin to appear quietly, almost unexpectedly, and it will not demand your attention loudly at first. It will come in a simple form, perhaps a conversation, an opportunity, or a sudden realization that feels different from everything else. Pay attention to it, because that is where your next step begins. I do not always announce what I am doing with noise. Sometimes I place it gently in front of you and wait for you to recognize its value. Type 222 if you trust God. You have asked for change, even when you did not speak it out loud, and this is the answer taking shape in your life. The problem is that answers do not always come in the form you expect, and that is where doubt tries to take hold. Do not let doubt speak louder than trust in this moment, because what is unfolding is something you have been prepared for more than you realize. Every experience you have gone through has been building toward this exact point. You will feel a sense of awareness growing stronger within you, almost like a quiet certainty that guides your decisions without needing explanation. That is my presence moving clearly in your life, helping you navigate what comes next without confusion. You do not need to have every detail figured out, because I will reveal what you need to know step by step. Your role is to remain open, to stay grounded, and to trust that you are being led with intention. The shocking part of what is coming is not meant to create chaos, but to break through the patterns that kept you stuck in the same place. It will disrupt what felt familiar, and it will challenge you to see things differently, but that is how transformation begins. Comfort can sometimes keep you from stepping into what is truly meant for you, and this moment is designed to move you beyond that comfort. I am not taking something from you without reason. I am making space for something that aligns with who you are becoming. There will be a moment when everything feels still, almost as if time slows down just enough for you to notice what is changing around you. In that moment, you will have a choice: to trust what you feel inside, or to retreat back into what feels safe. Choose to trust, because safety without purpose will only lead you back to the same place you have been trying to move away from. Growth requires courage, and I am giving you the strength to step forward without fear. You have been chosen for a reason, not because you are perfect, but because you are willing to grow, even when it feels uncomfortable. I see your efforts, even the small ones, and I know the weight you have been carrying silently. This next phase of your journey is not meant to add more burden, but to bring relief and direction that you have been missing. It will not happen all at once, but it will begin in a way that is clear enough for you to recognize. As things begin to shift, you may also notice that your perspective changes, and what once felt important may no longer hold the same value. This is part of the transformation, and it is necessary for you to move forward without being held back by old attachments. Let go of what no longer fits, even if it once meant a lot to you, because holding on to it will only slow your progress. I am guiding you towards something that requires space, both in your life and in your heart. There is a quiet strength within you that has been growing, even in moments where you felt weak or uncertain. That strength will rise when you need it most, and it will carry you through what is coming with a sense of calm that you did not expect. You are not being left to handle this alone, because I am walking with you through every step of it. Trust that presence, even when things feel unfamiliar, because it will not lead you in the wrong direction. What is coming will also bring a deeper understanding of who you are and what you are meant to do. It will remove confusion and replace it with clarity that feels steady and real. You will begin to see yourself differently, not through the lens of doubt, but through the truth of who you are becoming. This is not just a change in circumstances, it is a shift in identity that aligns you with your purpose. This is not a repeat of what you have already experienced, and it is not something you can compare to anything behind you. It is new, it is purposeful, and it is meant to wake something inside you that has been waiting for the right time to rise. You have been holding on to certain fears without realizing how much they have shaped your decisions and slowed your progress. I have seen the hesitation in your steps, the moments where you pulled back instead of moving forward, and the quiet doubts that tried to convince you that you were not ready. Those fears will be confronted in what is coming, not to overwhelm you, but to free you from their control. When the unexpected happens, it will force you to see that those fears were never as strong as they seemed. Type 1111 if you walk by faith. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful, it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There is a release taking place in your life, even now, even before you fully understand it. Things that once held a tight grip on your thoughts are beginning to loosen, and you may have already felt small signs of that shift. You are not as bound as you once were, even if you have not noticed it clearly yet. This is part of the preparation, because what is coming requires you to be lighter, freer, and more open to receive what is meant for you. You may find yourself questioning why certain relationships feel different, or why certain connections no longer carry the same energy they once did. This is not something to resist, because it is part of the realignment taking place around you. Not everyone is meant to walk with you into the next phase of your life, and holding on to what is fading will only create unnecessary weight. Trust that what is meant to stay will remain without force, and what is meant to leave will do so for your good. Type 1010 to claim miracles. There is also a moment ahead where truth will become undeniable, and it may come through a situation that surprises you or even catches you off guard. This truth will not confuse you. It will clarify things that have been unclear for a long time. You will see intentions more clearly, you will understand situations more deeply, and you will no longer feel the need to question what your intuition has been trying to tell you. I am bringing you into a place where you no longer have to guess, because clarity will stand right in front of you. Do not be afraid of that clarity, even if it changes how you see certain things or certain people. It is better to walk in truth than to remain comfortable in uncertainty. I am not exposing things to hurt you, I am revealing them so you can move forward without confusion. This is how I protect you, by showing you what needs to be seen before it has the chance to affect you more deeply. You have been asking for answers, sometimes without words, and this is how those answers arrive. They do not always come in quiet whispers. Sometimes they come in moments that feel strong enough to demand your full attention. What you are about to experience will carry that kind of presence, something that cannot be ignored or dismissed. It will stand in your life as a clear turning point, something you will remember because of how deeply it affects you. There is also a blessing hidden within this unexpected moment, something that you may not recognize immediately, but will become clear as you move through it. It may not look like what you imagined a blessing would be, but it will carry growth, direction, and a sense of peace that settles within you over time. I do not always deliver blessings in ways that are obvious at first, because sometimes the greatest gifts come through change. What matters is that you remain open to receiving it, even if it looks unfamiliar. You have been protected in ways you did not see, and even now as things begin to shift, that protection has not left you. Nothing that is coming will catch you unprepared in a way that harms you, because I have already gone before you and set things in place. Trust that you are being guided, even when the path ahead looks uncertain. Your trust is what will carry you through this moment with strength and peace. There is a deeper purpose unfolding in your life, something that goes beyond your current understanding. What is about to happen is connected to that purpose, even if it does not seem that way at first. You are being positioned, step by step, into a place where your life aligns more closely with what you were created for. This is not random, and it is not without meaning, because every detail has been carefully arranged. You may feel a shift within yourself, a sense that you are no longer the same as you were before. That feeling is real, and it is part of the transformation that has been taking place over time. You have grown in ways you did not fully recognize, and now that growth is about to be revealed in how you respond to what is coming. You are not the same person who once avoided these moments. You are stronger, wiser, and more prepared than you realize. Stay grounded when things begin to change, because stability within you will help you navigate what happens around you. Do not rush to react or make decisions out of fear, because clarity will come as you remain calm and attentive. I will guide you through each step, and you will know what to do when the time comes. You do not need to force anything, because what is meant to happen will unfold with purpose. The moment you have been skipping is now standing directly in front of you, and this time it will not pass quietly. It will demand your attention, and it will carry a presence that makes it impossible to ignore. This is where your awareness becomes important, because recognizing this moment will change how you move forward. Do not turn away, because this is where your path begins to take a new direction that leads you into something greater. But now the moment has arrived where awareness is no longer optional, and what is unfolding will pull your focus back to what truly matters. This is not happening to overwhelm you, but to bring you into alignment with something that has been waiting for you to notice it. There have been times when you felt like you were drifting, as if your path had no clear direction, and you questioned whether you were moving forward at all. I was there in those moments, even when you felt alone, quietly placing steps beneath you so you would not fall. You may not have seen the progress, but it was happening, layer by layer, shaping you into someone who could stand firm when this moment arrived. Now that it is here, you will begin to understand why those quiet seasons were necessary. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is something within you that is waking up, something that has been dormant because you were surrounded by distractions and uncertainty. This awakening will not be loud at first, but it will be steady, like a gentle fire that continues to grow stronger over time. You will begin to feel a clarity that was not there before, a sense of direction that does not rely on outside validation. This is my presence, becoming more evident in your life, guiding you from within rather than around you. As this awakening continues, you may find yourself letting go of things that once felt important without the struggle you expected. What once held your attention tightly will begin to fade, and you will not feel the same pull to hold on to it. This is not loss, it is release, and it is necessary for you to move forward without unnecessary weight. I am creating space in your life for something that requires your full attention and energy. Type 333 to receive guidance. The unexpected moment that is coming will reveal itself in a way that feels almost too precise to be coincidence. It will touch an area of your life that has been waiting for change, and it will bring with it a sense of clarity that answers questions you did not know how to ask. You may feel a mixture of surprise and recognition at the same time, as if part of you already knew this was coming. That feeling is not random. It is the connection between what you have been sensing and what is now becoming real. You have been prepared for this in ways you did not fully recognize, through experiences that seemed unrelated at the time. Every lesson, every challenge, and every moment of reflection has been shaping your understanding so you would be ready to respond when this moment arrived. Nothing you have gone through has been wasted, even the parts that felt confusing or difficult. They were all building toward this point, where everything begins to come together with purpose. There will be a decision placed before you, one that requires you to trust what you feel rather than what you fear. It may not come with complete certainty, but it will carry a quiet assurance that you cannot ignore. This is where your growth becomes evident, because you will choose differently than you would have before. You will move forward with trust instead of hesitation, and that choice will open a path that was not visible to you before. Do not let doubt take hold in that moment, because doubt will try to pull you back into what feels familiar but no longer serves you. I am leading you beyond that place, into something that requires courage but also brings fulfillment. You are not being asked to take this step alone, because I am walking with you through it. Trust that you will have what you need when you need it, even if you cannot see the full picture yet. The shift you are experiencing is not only external, it is also internal, and it is changing how you see yourself. You are beginning to recognize your own strength in a way that feels real and grounded. This is important, because what is coming requires you to stand firmly in who you are, without questioning your worth. I have been building that strength within you, even when you felt uncertain, so you would be ready to carry it now. There is also a sense of peace that will begin to settle in you, even as things change around you. It may not make sense at first, because you might expect to feel overwhelmed or anxious. But instead, there will be a calm that stays with you, reminding you that you are not facing this alone, that peace is my presence, steady and unchanging, guiding you through every step of this transition. You will start to notice that your perspective shifts, and things that once felt confusing begin to make sense. Situations that seemed unclear will become easier to understand, and you will see how they fit into the larger picture of your journey. This clarity will not come all at once, but it will unfold gradually, allowing you to absorb it without feeling overwhelmed. Trust this process, because it is designed to lead you forward with confidence. The unexpected is not something to fear, because it carries the very change you have been needing. It is not arriving to disrupt your life without purpose, but to bring you into alignment with something greater. You may not have planned for it, but it has been planned for you, carefully and intentionally. This is why it feels so significant, because it is connected to a purpose that goes beyond what you can currently see. As you move through this moment, stay connected to what you feel within, because that is where your guidance will come from. Do not look only at what is happening around you, because the deeper understanding will come from within you. I am speaking to you in a way that does not rely on noise or confusion, but on clarity and quiet assurance. This is how you will know which direction to take, even when the path is new. You have been called to pay attention for a reason, and now that reason is becoming clear. This is not just another moment passing through your life. It is a turning point that will shape what comes next. Do not skip it, do not look away, and do not assume it is something small. This is where your journey begins to move into a new phase, one that carries purpose, clarity, and a deeper connection to who you are meant to be. There has been a weight on your heart that you have carried quietly, something you have not fully expressed or even understood. I have seen every moment of that burden, every silent struggle, and every time you push through without knowing how things would turn out. What is coming will begin to lift that weight, not all at once, but in a way that feels real and lasting. This is not a temporary relief, but the beginning of something that brings a deeper sense of peace into your life. Type 555 to welcome change. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because over 19,547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing fast. Unexpected deposits, cleared debts, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it taps into a 150 million-year-old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It's already changed the lives of thousands in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You have been searching for answers in many places, sometimes outside yourself, sometimes through other people, and sometimes through constant movement that kept your mind occupied. But the answers you needed were always closer than you thought, waiting in the quiet space you often avoided. I am drawing you into that space now, not to isolate you, but to reconnect you with the truth that has always been there. When the unexpected unfolds, you will recognize that truth more clearly than ever before. There is a breaking point approaching. but it is not meant to destroy you. It is meant to break the patterns that have limited your growth. You may feel emotions rise that you did not expect, and you may be faced with truths that challenge your current understanding. This is not a setback, it is a release, and it is necessary for you to move forward without the weight of what has been holding you back. What breaks away now is making room for something stronger to take its place. Type 888 to receive strength. The unexpected moment will not arrive quietly, because it needs to capture your full attention. It will stand out in a way that makes you stop and reflect, and in that pause, you will begin to see things differently. You will notice how certain events led you here, how certain decisions shaped your path, and how everything connects in a way that feels intentional. This is not coincidence, it is alignment, and it is happening because the time is right. You may feel a sense of vulnerability when this moment comes, as if you are being asked to face something you have avoided. Do not turn away from it, because what you face now will not harm you, it will free you. I am not bringing you into discomfort without purpose. I am leading you through it so you can emerge stronger and clearer than before. Trust that what feels challenging now is actually part of your transformation. There is also a quiet reassurance that will follow, a feeling that settles in your heart and reminds you that you are not alone in this. Even when things feel uncertain, there will be a steady presence guiding you through every step. That presence is constant, and it does not change based on your circumstances. It is there to support you, to strengthen you, and to remind you that you are being led with care. You have been learning to trust in ways you did not realize, and now that trust is becoming more visible in how you respond to what is happening. You are not reacting with the same fear or hesitation that once held you back. Instead, there is a growing sense of confidence, even if it feels quiet and subtle. This is the result of everything you have been through, shaping you into someone who can stand firm when it matters most. As the shift continues, you may notice that your priorities begin to change, and what once felt urgent may no longer hold the same importance. This is part of your realignment, helping you focus on what truly matters. Let this change happen naturally, without forcing yourself to hold on to what no longer fits. I am guiding you towards something that requires your attention, and letting go of distractions is part of that process. There is also a moment ahead where you will feel a sense of clarity so strong that it removes any doubt you have been carrying. It will not come through confusion or chaos, but through a clear understanding that settles within you. You will know what you need to do, and you will feel ready to take that step without hesitation. This is the moment where everything begins to shift in a way that feels undeniable. Do not underestimate what is happening, because it is more significant than it may appear at first. This is not just a change in your circumstances, it is a shift in your direction, your understanding, and your connection to your purpose. I am leading you into a place where your life begins to reflect what you have been preparing for, even if you did not fully realize it. This is why the moment carries such weight, because it is connected to something greater. You have been chosen to experience this not because you are perfect, but because you are willing to grow. I have seen your willingness, even in small moments, and that is why you are being guided into this next phase. You are not being left to figure it out alone, because I am with you in every step, every decision, and every moment of uncertainty. Trust that presence, because it will not lead you in the wrong direction. The unexpected is not here to confuse you, but to reveal what has been hidden and to bring clarity where there was once uncertainty. It is here to move you forward, to open doors that were previously closed, and to guide you into something that aligns with who you are becoming. This is your moment to pay attention, to stay present, and to trust that what is happening is leading you towards something meaningful. There has been a quiet resistance within you, a hesitation to fully step into what you feel you are being called toward. You may not have named it, but you have felt it, that pull forward mixed with a desire to stay where things feel safe. I understand that hesitation, but this moment is not asking you to stay where you are comfortable. It is asking you to trust what you feel and to move forward with a confidence that comes from knowing you are not alone. Type 444 to stay aligned. The unexpected event that is coming will bring you face to face with a truth you can no longer avoid. It will not be harsh, but it will be clear, and it will show you exactly where you stand and what needs to change. You have been given time to prepare, even if you did not realize it, and now that preparation will begin to reveal its purpose. This is where your growth becomes visible, not only to you but to others who will notice the shift in how you carry yourself. A leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may feel a moment of uncertainty as things begin to unfold, but that uncertainty will not last. It will be replaced by a sense of direction that feels grounded and certain, even if you cannot explain it fully. This is how I guide you, not always through detailed plans, but through a steady knowing that keeps you moving forward. Trust that knowing, because it is stronger than the doubts that once held you back. Type 666 to release fear. There is also a part of your journey that involves letting go of something you once believed was essential. It may be a thought, a habit, or even a connection that no longer aligns with who you are becoming. This release may feel difficult at first, but it will bring a sense of relief that confirms you are moving in the right direction. I am not taking anything from you without purpose. I am clearing space for something that fits your path more fully. As this process continues, you will begin to see yourself differently, not through the lens of past mistakes or limitations, but through the truth of your growth. You are not the same person you once were, and this moment is revealing that in a way that cannot be ignored. You will start to recognize your strength more clearly, and that recognition will give you the confidence to step into what is next without hesitation. This is part of your transformation, and it is happening with intention. The unexpected will also bring an opportunity that may not look significant at first, but it carries the potential to shift your direction in a meaningful way. Pay attention to what is placed in front of you, even if it seems small or simple. I often work through moments that do not demand attention immediately, but reveal their importance over time. Do not overlook what appears subtle, because it may hold the key to what you have been waiting for. You have been learning to listen in a deeper way, not just to what is said around you, but to what you feel within you. That inner awareness is becoming stronger now, and it will guide you through what is coming with a clarity that does not rely on external confirmation. This is how you will know which steps to take, even when the path is new. I am guiding you from within, helping you navigate each moment with confidence. There is a sense of timing in everything that is happening, and you are beginning to move in alignment with that timing. What once felt delayed is now starting to make sense, and you will see that nothing happened too early or too late. Everything is unfolding exactly when it needs to, even if it did not feel that way before. This is why the moment carries such significance, because it is aligned with a purpose that goes beyond what you can see right now. You may also notice that your energy shifts, and you feel more focused, more present, and more aware of what truly matters. This is not something you have to force. It will happen naturally as you move through this transition. Distractions will lose their hold on you, and you will find it easier to stay centered in what you are meant to do. This is part of your realignment, bringing you closer to your purpose with each step. The truth that is being revealed to you is not meant to overwhelm you, but to free you from uncertainty. It will give you a clear understanding of where you are and where you are meant to go next. This clarity is something you have been seeking, even if you did not know how to find it. Now that it is here, you will feel a sense of relief that confirms you are moving in the right direction. Stay grounded in this moment, because what is unfolding is leading you into a place of greater understanding and purpose. Do not rush ahead or try to control every detail, because this process is meant to unfold step by step. I will guide you through each part of it, and you will have what you need when the time comes. Trust that you are being led with care and intention. You have been called to pay attention for a reason, and that reason is becoming clearer with each passing moment. This is not just another phase. It is a turning point that will shape what comes next in your life. Do not skip it, do not look away, and do not assume it is something small. This is where your journey begins to take a new form, one that aligns more closely with who you are meant to be. This is where your attention becomes your strength, because what you notice now will guide how you move forward. You are no longer drifting, even if it once felt that way, because you are being positioned with intention. There is something within you that is becoming more steady, more grounded, and less affected by the noise that once pulled you in many directions. This is not something that happened overnight. It has been building quietly through everything you have experienced. You have learned in ways you did not recognize at the time, and now those lessons are becoming part of how you respond to what is unfolding. This is how growth reveals itself, not through sudden perfection, but through a steady change in how you see and move. Type 999 to embrace your path. You may feel a moment where everything seems to pause, almost as if you are being given space to fully understand what is happening. That pause is not emptiness, it is preparation, and it is there so you can absorb the shift taking place within you. Do not rush through it or try to fill it with distractions, because it carries clarity that you need. In that stillness, you will begin to see what has been hidden beneath the surface of your daily life. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. The unexpected event you have been warned about will begin to unfold in a way that feels both surprising and deeply familiar. It will touch something in you that recognizes its importance, even if your mind is still trying to understand it. This is not something outside of your path. It is part of it, and it has been moving toward you just as you have been moving toward it. When it arrives, you will feel a shift that confirms you are stepping into something meaningful. Type 111 to claim new beginnings. There will be a moment where you are faced with a choice, not one that feels forced, but one that requires honesty with yourself. You will have to decide whether to move forward with trust or to hold back out of fear. This choice is important because it determines how you step into what is being offered to you. I am not asking you to be without fear, I am asking you to move beyond it with trust. You have been given everything you need to make that choice, even if you feel uncertain right now. The strength you have gained, the awareness you have developed, and the clarity that is beginning to settle within you are all part of your preparation. You are not stepping into this moment unprepared, even if it feels new. Trust what has been built within you, because it is enough to carry you through. There is also a sense of release that will come as you make that choice, a feeling that something heavy is finally being lifted from your shoulders. This is because you are no longer holding on to what was keeping you in place. When you choose to move forward, you allow yourself to step into a space where growth and purpose can unfold more freely. This is not just a change in direction, it is a shift in how you experience your own life. As things continue to unfold, you will begin to notice connections that you did not see before. Moments that once felt separate will start to come together, forming a clearer understanding of your journey. You will see how certain experiences were leading you here, even when they did not make sense at the time. This is how I work in your life, weaving everything together in a way that brings purpose out of what once felt uncertain. You may also feel a deeper sense of peace settling within you, even as things change around you. This peace is not dependent on your circumstances. It comes from knowing that you are being guided. It will stay with you, even when you face challenges, reminding you that you are not alone in this process. Hold on to that peace, because it will help you stay grounded as you move forward. There is something important about this moment that you must understand. It is not just about what is happening externally, but about how it is shaping you internally. You are becoming more aware, more confident, and more aligned with who you are meant to be. This transformation is not something that can be undone, because it is rooted in truth that has been growing within you. You are stepping into a version of yourself that is ready to move forward with clarity and purpose. Do not look back with regret at the moments you skipped or the times you did not listen, because those moments still served a purpose. They brought you here, to a place where you are finally ready to pay attention and receive what is being given to you. Nothing has been wasted, and nothing has been outside of the path that has been set before you. This is why this moment feels so significant, because it marks the beginning of something new. You will also begin to see opportunities in places where you once saw obstacles. This shift in perspective is part of your growth, and it allows you to move forward without being held back by old patterns of thinking. What once felt like a barrier will now appear as a doorway, something that leads you into a new direction. This is how your understanding expands, allowing you to see beyond what is immediately in front of you. There is a sense of readiness within you now, even if it feels quiet. You may not feel completely confident, but you are no longer the person who avoided these moments. You are someone who is learning to face them with trust and openness. This readiness is what will carry you through what is coming, helping you navigate it with a sense of purpose. Stay present, because what is unfolding now is leading you into a deeper understanding of your path and your purpose. Do not rush ahead or try to control every outcome, because this process is meant to unfold step by step. Trust that each moment is guiding you towards something meaningful, even if you cannot see the full picture yet. There is a deep awareness growing within you, something that feels steady and real, even when everything around you seems to be changing. This awareness is not based on what you see, but on what you feel at your core. It is guiding you toward decisions that align with your purpose, even if those decisions feel unfamiliar at first. Trust that feeling, because it is leading you in the direction you are meant to go. Type 1313 to accept divine timing. You have spent time questioning whether you were on the right path, wondering if your efforts were leading anywhere meaningful. I have seen those thoughts, and I have been working through them, helping you move beyond doubt and into trust. This moment is where that trust begins to take shape in a way you can no longer ignore. You are not lost, and you were never without direction, even when it felt that way. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful, ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The unexpected event that is approaching will not only bring clarity, it will also bring a sense of urgency that pushes you to act. It will not give you the comfort of waiting indefinitely, because it is meant to move you forward now. You may feel unprepared at first, but that feeling will fade as you begin to see how everything fits together. What seems sudden is actually the result of everything that has been building behind the scenes. Type 1414 to receive clarity. There will be a moment where you realize that what you feared was never as powerful as you believed. You will see that the hesitation you carried was based on uncertainty, not reality. This realization will free you in a way that allows you to step forward without the weight you once felt. I am not asking you to be without fear, but to see it for what it truly is and move beyond it. You have been strengthened through every challenge you faced, even when you did not recognize the growth taking place. Those experiences were not meant to hold you back, but to prepare you for this exact moment. Now that it has arrived, you will begin to see how each step has led you here with purpose. Nothing has been wasted, and nothing has been outside of the path you are meant to walk. There is also a shift happening in how you view yourself, and this shift is important for what comes next. You are beginning to see your own value more clearly, not through comparison, but through understanding. This awareness will give you the confidence to move forward without needing approval from others. You are not defined by past mistakes or limitations, but by the growth that has taken place within you. As the unexpected unfolds, you may notice that certain doors begin to open in ways you did not anticipate. These openings will not feel forced, but natural, as if they were always meant to be there. Step into them without hesitation, because they are part of the path being revealed to you. Do not question whether you are worthy, because you have been prepared for this. There will also be moments where you are asked to trust without having all the answers. This is where your faith becomes active, not just something you think about, but something you live through your actions. You will not be left without guidance, because I will continue to show you what you need to know at the right time. Trust that you will not be asked to move without being supported. You may feel a sense of momentum building, as if things are beginning to move more quickly than before. This is not something to resist, because it is a sign that you are aligned with what is meant for you. Allow this movement to carry you forward, even if it feels unfamiliar. You are not being rushed without reason. You are being guided into a place where your purpose can unfold more fully. There is also a deeper peace that will begin to settle within you, even as things change around you. This peace is not dependent on what is happening externally, but on the understanding that you are being led. It will remain steady, even in moments of uncertainty, reminding you that you are not alone. Hold on to this peace, because it will help you stay grounded as you move through this transition. You have been learning to listen in a deeper way, and now that listening is becoming clearer, you are beginning to recognize the difference between fear and guidance, between doubt and truth. This clarity will help you make decisions with confidence, even when the path ahead is new. Trust what you feel, because it is leading you in the right direction. The moment you have been skipping is now fully present, and it will not pass quietly. It will stand out in a way that demands your attention, and it will bring with it a sense of purpose that cannot be ignored. This is where your journey begins to take a new direction, one that aligns more closely with who you are meant to be. Do not look away, because this is where everything begins to come together. Stay present, because what is unfolding now is only the beginning of a deeper transformation that will continue to reveal itself over time. You do not need to understand everything at once, because clarity will come as you move forward. Trust that each step is leading you closer to something meaningful, even if you cannot see the full picture yet. This is the moment where that guidance becomes undeniable, where you begin to see that nothing in your life has been random or without meaning. What is unfolding now is the result of everything that has been quietly building within you. There is a deeper layer of understanding opening inside you, something that allows you to see beyond surface-level situations. You are beginning to recognize patterns, to understand timing, and to notice how certain things are aligning in ways they never did before. This is not coincidence, it is clarity, and it is coming because you are ready to receive it. You are no longer looking at life the same way, and that shift is what is preparing you for what is coming next. Type 1515 to step into purpose. You have spent time wondering if your efforts were enough, if the small steps you took were making any difference at all. I have seen those efforts, even the ones you thought were too small to matter, and I have been building something through them. Nothing you have done with sincerity has been overlooked, and now you will begin to see the results in a way that feels real and tangible. This is where your faith starts to meet your experience, and where what you believed begins to take form. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The unexpected moment that is approaching will carry a sense of certainty that you cannot ignore. It will not feel like guesswork, and it will not leave you questioning what it means. There will be a clarity in it that speaks directly to you, a feeling that this is exactly what you were meant to encounter. Even if it arrives suddenly, it will not feel out of place, because it has been part of your path all along. Type 1616 to welcome breakthrough. There is also a release happening within you, a letting go of doubts and fears that once held you back. You may not have noticed it fully, but you are not reacting the same way you used to. Situations that once caused hesitation now feel easier to face, and that is because you have grown stronger. This strength did not come from nowhere. It came from everything you have endured and learned. As this moment unfolds, you may be asked to step forward in a way that feels unfamiliar, but also right. This is where your trust becomes action, where you move not because everything is clear, but because you know you are being guided. You are not being asked to take a step without support, because I am with you in every part of this. Trust that you will not be led into something you cannot handle. There will be a sense of alignment that becomes more noticeable, as if things are beginning to fall into place without force. You will see opportunities appear at the right time, conversations happen when they are needed, and doors open in ways that feel natural. This is not something you have to chase. It is something that comes when you are aligned with your purpose. Stay open to these moments, because they are guiding you forward. You may also notice that your perspective continues to shift, and things that once felt confusing now make sense. This is part of your growth, allowing you to see beyond what is immediately in front of you. You are beginning to understand your journey in a deeper way, and that understanding is bringing a sense of peace. You are no longer searching in the same way, because you are starting to find what you were looking for. There is also a deeper confidence growing within you, one that does not rely on external validation. You are beginning to trust yourself more, to listen to what you feel, and to move forward without needing constant reassurance. This confidence is not loud, but it is steady, and it will carry you through what is coming. You are not the same person you were before, and this moment is revealing that to you. The unexpected will also bring a level of clarity that removes any lingering doubt about your direction. You will see things as they are, without confusion, and that clarity will guide your next steps. This is not something you have to force. It will come naturally as you remain present. Trust that what is being revealed to you is exactly what you need to see. You have been prepared for this in ways you did not fully understand, through moments that seemed unrelated at the time. Every experience has added something to you, something that is now being used in this moment. You are not stepping into this unprepared, even if it feels new. Trust that you have everything you need to move forward. There will also be a sense of peace that stays with you, even as things continue to change. This peace is not dependent on what is happening around you, but on the understanding that you are being guided. It will help you stay grounded, even when things feel uncertain. Hold on to that peace, because it is a sign that you are moving in the right direction.